We are still here at the Business and Beauty Learn, Lead, and Leave a Legacy in the Workplace Women's Leadership Tour. That's right. I didn't say that we was at the symposium or the conference. I said we were at the tour. And I have the honor now to be joined with Lakeisha Brooks. I have to tell you, this young lady is leaving her legacy in multiple different cities. And it is just a pleasure to have you here with me today, Lakeisha. Thank you so much for having us out here and for what you're doing in the community today. How does it feel to start in D.C.?
Well, I am familiar with D.C. because my sister lived in Manassas, and I always wanted to move here. I said upon getting my master's degree, I wanted to come here, but I fell in love, and that didn't happen. But but I'm here now doing work in the community, and I could not be more excited about it.
I love it, because we are in the Boys and Girls Club right now, because we are making sure not just, the professional women that we know throughout social media, but the community is aware of it, that they can come in, they can sit in, and they can learn to leave their legacy as well. Smart lady, you are. Yes. So what gave you this vision? Where was this idea birthed?
Well, I had wrote my first book about a year and a half ago, and I said, you know what, I want to put together 5 amazing women to do this collaborative book because we all have different aspects of leadership. I have my journey, Sabrina has hers, Aisha has hers, Latasha, and so on and so forth. So why not put all of our power together and have this amazing dynamic book and video project? But I said, okay, let's go on the road. So the ideas about the book and the video, it really wasn't about the tour itself. But why not put our imprint in different cities if we can? Yeah. It doesn't matter, like Fayola said, if it's one person or 1,000 people here, right. We're touching the city. And we're in the heart of D.C. We're not in Arlington, and we're not in Manassas. We're in the heart
of the city
of D.C.
Yes,
on that Saturday.
So there you go. Yes. I absolutely love it. And, like you said, it doesn't matter because, one, we're going to give them a piece of it anyway. And they're going to make sure they're in Chicago. They're in Atlanta. They're going to follow you everywhere you go because this is such a great opportunity. You're not going to be able to get these type of resources just from anywhere. And to then be connected to a group of women who are going to make sure that you are continually poured into, that you are built up, that you get that support that you need. I'm telling you. Smart chick, this lady right here. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. So all right. So what else is in store? When can we get this book? What's going on with the tour itself?
Well, as you said, we're going to be in Atlanta next, July 18th. That's the big kahunas, as we like to call them. We all live in Atlanta except for Fayola. That's where we do a lot of our work. Sabrina, who I'm going to grab up here, you saw her before. Sabrina, come here. I started this business. Can we see her on camera with me? I started this idea of business and beauty in September of 2013. And I came to one of my best friends and I said, I want to do this. And she has been riding with me the entire time. We started with 35 women at our first networking event. Blew us away because I think the venue, as far as the seats, was like 50 people, and we're like, wow. And we've done it ever since, and it's grown. We had our first award show last year. We had about 80 to 100 people there. We almost ran out of food. It was amazing, and so we said, you know what, let's make it bigger. And now we're doing a mastermind session coming up this year in October where we have a group of amazing women.
Love it.
To grow. I mean, the thing is, we're only 31, and we're trying to build that legacy. And Sabrina being an entrepreneur at such a young age, and I just love this girl so much because I couldn't do this without her. And like Fayola saying in there, and you'll get to hear her, it's really not about doing it yourself. This is a vision I had, and if I hadn't had Sabrina has chipped in time, money, travel, any vision I have, whether it's our award show we did for kids. I mean, we've done a lot.
We've done a few different things
in the Atlanta area, and we're trying to put our imprint in different cities.
Fine, Atlanta.
I mean, yes, and we're trying to build it in different cities, but it starts with events like this, so that we can build it. And it just happened that our first event was successful in Atlanta, but that's because we've been there 13 years.
Very nice.
This is our first time doing something in D.C., and we're just so amazing. So I couldn't do this interview and talk about my success without having Sabrina here, too, because it's more than just me as well.
I absolutely love it. Now, where can we sign up, follow you, all of the stuff, Facebook, Twitter? Let's have it. Let's get it. Let's pump it out.
Wow. I have 2 Twitters. There's one at Lakeisha C. Brooks. That's Lakisha.
I think that's
No E. My mother, she's in there. She forgot the E. She said I woke up and forgot the E. Or Brooks ENC, also a hashtag or handle at Twitter. You can find me on Facebook, Lakeisha Brooks, or Lakeisha C. Brooks, which is my pageant and speaker page, brooksenc.com. There's just so many places you can find me. Info at brooksenc.com. Social media is huge. I got like 5,000 friends.
She does.
1,700 followers. Like, I mean, it's amazing, and I love it. I want to also say thank you to my Crathammer family, who is the company I work for. They have been so supportive. They know about this. It's nothing like having an employer that supports what you're doing in your personal brand. So I just want to say thank you to them.
Because they recognize the power of being an entrepreneur. If they keep you happy, you're going to come to work happy.
Absolutely.
You know, we can do multiple things, and that's what I love about people who are big in the community. That doesn't mean that I stopped doing what I'm doing. I dedicated myself here.
Exactly.
You know, so I love to hear that. Good
Thank
story.
you.
Good
Thank
story.
you.
Well, ladies, we are going to get back inside. We want to make sure we don't miss anybody, and I know I'm going to be talking to Lakeisha again before we leave. But, guys, stay tuned. This is MWHY Radio. We are going to be right back.
So I want us to think about some of those issues. What's going on? Women aren't advancing. We're not making the money. We're not having the time because of the work-life balance. You know, I got to be a mama. Not me yet, but I got to be a mama. I got to be a wife. I'm about to be a grandmother like my mother is about to be. And no, not for me, y'all. Not yet, for myself. So you have so many different roles that you're playing. You're also an employee. You're also an entrepreneur. You're this, that, and the other, and you're twist and turn every single way. So what's really going on? Men aren't asked to do all these things. Men aren't asked to be mamas and stay home. No. But we are. So again, what's really going on? And I see people's wheels just turning. Wow. So why? First, let's talk about why women aren't advancing in the workplace. And then we're going to talk about why we're important. We just talked about work-life balance. It's one of the reasons we're not advancing. Women have to decide sometimes, do I want to continue down this corporate world, entrepreneurship, or whatever I want to do in my career, or I become a mother and a wife? I actually had this conversation with my employer. I said, Rudy, you know, I'm 31 now. You know, I ain't got no kids yet. I ain't got a man either, but we're not going to talk about the men today. That's not a conversation for today. So. But I want to have kids. What's going to happen when I'm about to be 35-ish? You know, the percentage of having kids after 35 decreases. What's going to happen? I have to sit down and have a conversation. Rudy didn't have to sit down and have a conversation with Crathammer to say, I want to have another baby. I have to have that conversation. Okay, so I have to take 9 months off. Well, 9 months to have a baby. Then I got to take off. But now I fly. My job, I fly a lot. Like I'm going to Zurich next weekend, go to Miami after that, and then after that I'm in Amsterdam. So I'm not just flying to wherever. I'm flying across the seas. So I have to plan this stuff out. He said, yeah, you know, we just on the planet. Mothers, did y'all always plan your babies? I'm sure how to plan that, but okay. But I actually have to sit down and plan that so that I can balance that. Or I have to make a decision, do I even still want to stay here? Because I don't want my little baby sitting at home and I'm flying across the God knows where. I have to make that decision where my counterpart Bob doesn't. He doesn't have to make that because his wife is at home. That's another reason that we're not advancing. I may want to take over the Atlanta office, but before I do that, I have to say, do I want kids or do I not want kids? Or how do I plan this? And when I get married, when I see my husband, all this other stuff. Another reason we're not advancing is companies are overlooking us. It's just flat out overlooking us. So when you talked about it, just overlook you, you know? I shared a story about having my successes kind of just like, okay, Lakeisha, great. Great idea. 5 minutes later. traveled so many hours, 9 hours here, all the way from Atlanta. I want to thank the amazing speakers for all of your hard work and wonderful words. So until next time, this is Lakeisha Brooks from the Learn, Lead, and Leave a Legacy in the Workplace Women's Tour.